Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching this video from. Yeah, I'm coming right from the US. I want to say good news to the people who won DV 2026 because it's going to start soon. It's starting on October. DV 2025 ends on 30th of September 2025. So what you can see, what I'm showing here is called Visa Bulletin. This is an official document from the Department of State of the United States of America. Yeah, and its work is to show the visa applicants where their cases are, where the cases are in terms of who is coming close to be called or who is being called, like that. And let me not waste much time, but let me say congratulations to the people who won the DV 2026, because you see, as I'll scroll this document, I'll show you something. I'll scroll this document, just watch as I scroll. Yeah, now the DV 2025 reached up to number 58,500 for Africa. For Asia, they are reaching 14,500. Europe, 23,000. Bahamas, it's current. What it means that everyone who was picked during the balloting time can be called for the visa interview. The visa is available. And then you can see South America, it's 2825, Oceania, there's 1775. And on this other side, you can see countries like Algeria, because they normally have very many people coming, and Egypt and Morocco, and Iran, Nepal, Russia, and Uzbekistan. Their numbers are being limited there, so they are not going to work with what is on the left. They should work on the right, where the country has been singled out. Work with your numbers. What I want to say is this: if you look at here, you can see the green card, which we normally call the DV lottery. The green card lottery, they issue 55,000 visas per year. But that does not mean that they reach that number. There are very many times when they have missed. In fact, even as of now, as of last week, they have only issued about 38,000 and of some hundreds there. They are yet to reach 55,000, but also remember that they are bound by time. So after 30th of September, they are not going to operate to process those DV lotteries anymore. But what I was saying about the good news is about the people who won the green card for 2026. See the DV 2026? And I want you to know how the DVs are named. Like the DV which people participated last year, it is which now the results came this year in May, is the DV 2026. The DV lottery is named by the year of whose September 30th they will stop processing the visas. They will close all the cases and say no more visas. So like this one now, it will go up to 2026. The one that they are closing this September is DV 2025, and the participants I think they participated in the year 2023, November. So it's a process from winning to come, from applying to winning and coming here. For example, my case, if I can tell you, I participated in October of 2007. The results came out in 2008 May. I went for my interview on that 1st of August 2009, and then after you get the visa, you have 6 months to come. So I stayed for 6 months home, and I came in February of 2010. So you can see 2007 applying, results coming out in 2008 May. Interview was 2009 August that 1st, and then I came to the US on February of 2010. So if you subtract those years, you can see it's a long time. So even after you apply for green card, continue working until you know, even if you win, don't resign until you do your interview and you pass. Yeah, I had to resign like 3 months in advance. That's based on my position in where I was working. Because I had a senior position, I had to give enough notice. So now, so you can see for Africa, if your number is 17,500 and below, your visa is already available. Your embassy should be calling you anytime. Actually, by now, you should have received your second NL. The second NL is called the second notification letter. Is the letter that comes from the, you know, it will come from, I think from Kentucky. Yeah, it will be an email. Those days we used to get mailed papers, letters, but it will be an email that will tell you that you have been scheduled for your green card interview on this particular date. And then they tell you what you have to bring, things like medical, police report, you know, the good conduct. And of course, you have to go for medical. And going for medical, it's a bit expensive. I think I need to do another video for you to know how expensive it is. But I want to show you something. Even when, let me go back here because I want to use this one as an example. You see, for Africa, they reached 58,500. I'll tell you for Kenya, they did not reach that number. There are some countries which have called very high numbers, but for Kenya, they just reached about number 25,000 because they called people just at the beginning. You know, they called them around last year. They called like 420 there, then they stopped. Then they have started calling people in July when it is too late. Even those people who have been told that their visas are ready, I'm worried because I remember 2023, they announced, the US Embassy in Kenya announced that even if you have been told to go for, you know, you have been told that your visa is ready, they were closing. They were even saying that don't go for medical because you'll be wasting your money because there are no more visas. So let me show you how do I know that, where they reached. I want to type something here. You check what I'm going to type there. I'm going to type something called CAC. CAC data 20 for DV 2025, the one which is crossing. And then I'll come and open something here. This one doesn't open like mine, but I will just use this one here. Let me use that one there. It doesn't open like mine. Then I'll come. Yeah, I'll come and click this link. Yeah. So what it is showing me now, it is showing me the DV 2025 which is crossing. The DV 2025 which is crossing. That's what it is showing me. And I can tell you, I think I did this one time ago. Talking about that one, I want to come to something here. I want to put the US Embassy Nairobi here. I put NRB, Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi, Kenya, if you look at the people who, you see, what they are saying is before January, my camera stabilized, I'm using my phone here. Yeah, before January of 2025, which means last year, they called 420 people. You can see that number there. Then from there, they stopped calling people. They have just called 82 people in 18th, they asked for their letters to come. 18th of July, then on 21st of July, they called another 369, and now they called another 166 on 8th. To my best guess, this is the last group they are calling. I know there's sometimes some embassies call people up to 17th, but now just know that you need this letter at least 6 weeks before the interview. With the interview ending on 30th of September, if you work backwards, now you can know that we are already within the 6 weeks window, because September has 4 weeks. Now today is 17th, so you only like 13 days to go to September, so those are 2 weeks. So if you want DV 2025 and you haven't received any letter, I don't think you are going to be called. And I will do something here that will show you where they reached. You see this file here? I opened this file, which was updated yesterday. This file. I'm going to download it. Let me download it. I hope I'll be able, yeah. With this laptop, it has come at the bottom here. So I'm opening that Excel. I'm going to show you something. Now I have the Excel sheet here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come and click here. These are countries. In fact, I think the first Nairobi person was number. This is the first Nairobi person to get the green card. This one. He had this number. If I can pull that one that way, his number was this. 2025 AF16. That was the first person. But let me show you, I'm not even constantly, I'm just using, I don't even need to show you that. But I'll click that link, that column. Then I'll come here, and click sort. And I'll say filter. Now, if you look at here, it has put for me a chevron, kind of downward menu. Then I'll open it this way, and I'll come here, I will deselect, I will remove everything there, then I'll scroll for Nairobi. Let me show you something. You see Nairobi? Okay. Now I can tell it okay. Now you can see Nairobi. This is for Nairobi only. So if I scroll down here, oh here at the bottom, you can see how far they have gone. See, this is Nairobi. Let me see. I think I can just pull it that way. Let's see. I need to see. Let me see. Okay, let's see Nairobi here. Let's see Nairobi. Okay, you see what they are showing. Nairobi, they reached number 25,000. You see that number? 25,944. But I want you to remember what I showed you. What I showed you is that Africa, they reached number 58,500. But in Kenya, they only reached up to number 25,944. And also, they interviewed one person from Asia. This is Asia. Yeah, there was one person who was not from Kenya. And remember, these numbers could be even for people from Southern Sudan, maybe people from Uganda. I don't think the U.S. embassy has U.S. has an embassy in Uganda. So these might not be only Kenyans. These are Africans. There could be people from other countries who are also here from Africa. But this is the far they went. So as much as Africa was at 58,500, the U.S. embassy in Kenya slept on the job. They did not do a good job. Yeah. So people winning, even being selected, does not mean that you'll be interviewed. It's only God who can intervene. I have seen people like in 2023, the US Airbus reached number 122,000 and something. But you see now, this year, they reached only 25,000. Last year, last year they went up to 120, over 122,000. 2024, 2023, they went to number around 33,000. So this year now they have gone only to 25,944. So this is how it is. So if you want the DV 2026 Rotary, just keep on praying that God may have mercy on you and give you an opportunity to come to this country. This country is not bad. Even as you hear that people are being deported, you hear a lot of noise here. This country is good. If you come, your way of life can change. But I also want to show you something here. Let me show you how many visas so far which have been issued. Issued. So if I come with this column here, if I come to this column, I think I should show you this again. Let me see. Let me bring that column down here. So how many visas have they issued? If I click here, I can come here and do something called AutoSum. And then it will sum for me here. Then I come and click this tick here. Yeah, they have only issued so far 655 visas. Yeah, see, they have only issued 655 visas. And now from there I can drag this all the way. It will tell you now what have they done. They have issued 655. If I come here, up again here, the lady ones, the refused. They have a column for the refused. The lady one, don't worry about English, it came with a sheep. Yeah, seeing the ready one, they are saying they are two, yeah. So they have issued 1255, but they are saying there are other people whom they have asked for their visas to, they're about 1295 people, yeah, who have not yet been interviewed, and they need to be interviewed by the end of by 30th of September. I think these are the people whom they have refused with a reason that they should provide more evidence. But these 18, they have gone for interview and they did not pass. So there are these ones refused. Let me say refused and refused here. So that's how it is. It's a complicated thing. I know many people don't understand this. I think one of these days I should hold a video to even to make people to understand the visa bulletin. But it might be a very long video, so I should be doing it section by section. If you like this and you'd want to hear more about the green card and other visas, it can bring you to the US. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like, click and share, and hit that notification button. Yeah, so that I can get motivated and I can provide to you information that will help you. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.